Hello everyone, this is part 7 of What If Naruto Married Hinata Early, and I hope you guys enjoy this video and to like, to subscribe, and check out the playlist to see more. Comment down below. Now let's start the intro.
They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
Naruto was the last one to wake up, and for that Sakura gave him quite a beating. Then Sakura had to apologize to Hinata. When everyone was done packing up their stuff, they started walking once again. Naruto looked over at Hinata, remembering what happened from last night. He looked down at his hands with disgust. I'm such a pig, but I can't help it, it's Hinata, and I will get to touch her like that when she is comfortable. After all, she loves me and only me, and I love her and only her, no one else. Naruto looked over at his beautiful girlfriend. She seemed to be lost in thought. Naruto noticed she had a blush across her face and a small smile. Naruto laughed mentally at this image. She's so cute. No, adorable. No, she's better than anything. And I love her. Love. I didn't know how great it felt since you showed me it, Hinata. Thank you. Naruto slipped his hand down to Hinata and intertwined his fingers with hers, which seemed to get her attention. Hinata stared at him with curious, but loving eyes. I love you, Naruto whispered for her to hear. Hinata blushed and looked down shyly. Naruto loved it when she was so cute and shy around him. I'll love you too, and Naruto-kun. Hinata whispered to him quietly. Hey Naruto, you got an animal in your pants or something? Kiba snorted. Hey. Naruto looked down to see a bulge in his pants and immediately his face turned a deep red. Naruto jumped back in surprise. No. I'll be right back, sorry Hinata-chan. Naruto yelled loudly, racing away into the forest, leaving a confused Hinata, and the rest of the group laughing. When Naruto was far enough from the group, he slumped against a tree. Control yourself, damn it. Naruto snapped at himself. If it wasn't for his teacher, he wouldn't have known how to get his problem under control. Looking around, it was his luck day. Well, since they didn't go far from the old camp, the large pond was in his sights. Looking around quickly to see if anyone was around, he hurried and broke some of the ice, making a large enough hole for him to fit into. Undressing quickly, he gulped. This ice water was going to freeze his body. Breathing in, he jumped in the hole quickly, then jumping back out, his teeth chattering. Looking down, his problem was shrinking. Thank God for him. He hurried and got dressed before his body would freeze to ice, literally. When he was done dressing, he hurried out of the woods to catch up to the group, which was waiting up ahead. When he reached the group, he saw smirks coming from everyone except Mirai and Hinata. Hinata probably didn't know what they meant, but he knew Mirai did, or he guessed she did. So did you get rid of the animal? Kiba laughed. Kiba, I swear I'm going to beat your ass. Naruto snapped angrily until he felt a small hand grab his arm lightly. Looking over confused, he saw Hinata looking down shyly. Naruto then calmed down. It's okay, Hinata-chan. Naruto said to her, gaining a small smile and a cute look from her. Naruto saw Sai chuckling silently. Naruto wanted to punch him in the face, but he liked the feeling of Hinata's hand on his arm. When the group started walking again, Naruto was happy that Hinata didn't remove her hand from his arm. We should be able to reach the village about dawn tomorrow if we keep at this pace. Mirai pointed out. Okay, that sounds good. Then the next day is the party, right? Ino asked. Yes, and I have suits for the men, and dresses for you ladies. Mirai responded. Really? Cool. Ino said excitedly. Mirai laughed at the blonde girl's reaction. As the sun began slowly setting, Shikamaru insisted that they should set up camp, but Naruto insisted that they could go on for a little bit. Naruto, why don't you listen? If we go on further, then we won't be able to set up the tents since it will be too dark, then we will have to sleep in the freezing cold. Shikamaru snapped. Okay, fine. Naruto sighed in defeat. Finally, God, you're so troublesome. Shikamaru mumbled angrily. Everyone did the exact same jobs from yesterday but Naruto, since there wasn't a river or pond nearby. Everything was done in about 10 minutes since Shikamaru almost did everything quickly, and when everything was done he went inside his tent and stayed there. Oh, by the way, since one of you guys didn't keep watch last night, do it today. Shikamaru mentioned. I'll do it. Naruto volunteered, and no one argued. Naruto was secretly hoping that everyone would go to bed soon because he wanted to be alone with Hinata. As the night went on, everyone silently sat or stood by the fire. Sakura and Ino looked at each other and Sakura whispered something in Ino's ear, then left to go in her own tent. Naruto wondered what they were talking about, but decided it was probably something that he didn't want to know. Ino then go and walked over to Sai and whispered something in the guy's ear. He nodded, then Kiba got up and walked over to Sai and whispered something in his ear, and then Sai got up and left along with Kiba. Naruto wondered what they were talking about. He watched when Ino whispered something in Mirai's ear, then the girl got up and left for her tent. Naruto wondered what was going on. Ino then went over to Hinata and whispered something in the girl's ear. When Ino was done, she left for her tent, leaving Hinata looking down at the ground, blushing furiously. What did she say? Naruto asked, confused. SSGW, well you Hinata started scrambling for words. It's fine. Naruto chuckled at the beautiful girl who sighed in relief. Naruto got up and walked over to her, then sat down next to her. Turning to face her, he cupped her cheek with his hand, then started rubbing her cheek. I love you. Naruto whispered to her. I love you to Naruto-kun. Hinata said shyly with a light pink blush on her face. Naruto leaned in and kissed her. It was a sweet, gentle and passionate kiss. When there was her entrance, Naruto took it and slid in tongue in her mouth. Hinata loved when Naruto kissed her. It was her favorite thing in the whole world. She felt Naruto leaning over her a bit, but felt his other hand hold her back for balance. She then felt Naruto's hand slid his hand off her cheek and moved to her jacket zipper. Hinata remembered their encounter from last night and remembered when she tensed up that he stopped what he was doing. She also saw disappointed in his eyes. She could understand how he could feel. They have been dating for a while now and the only thing they did was kiss. She could understand him wanting to try new things. She trusted him too, but what he did last night was new and Hinata didn't know how to feel. Though this time when he finally unzipped her jacket fully, she saw the look of surprise in his eyes. Then he began rubbing her waist and kissed her deeply again. She told herself that it was Naruto's touching her, nobody else, and that she trusted him with her life. She didn't want to see the look of disappointment in his eyes again. Hinata felt Naruto's hand begin rise from her waist. Naruto stopped the kiss and Hinata wondered why until he trailed kisses to her cheek down to her collarbone. Hinata wrapped her hands around his hair and began massaging his head. She heard Naruto moan in pleasure silently and she smiled. Naruto lifted his kisses back up to her lips and kissed her deeply again. Hinata rested her hands on his shoulders. Hinata tried her best not to tense when she felt Naruto's hands just below her breasts. It's Naruto. Naruto is the one touching you this way, it's okay, Hinata told herself. Hinata couldn't help but break the kiss and squeal when she felt Naruto's hand touch her breast. I'm so sorry, Hinata. Naruto said to her, looking away in shame. Naruto couldn't help himself again, and he cursed at himself. Damn it, I need to control my body better. Naruto was about to get up and go leave, but he felt Hinata's small hand rest on his shoulder. Looking over to her in surprise, he saw her with a deep red blush on her face. It's okay Naruto-kun. I understand thank why you want to try new things with me, and I'm really happy why you do. I just got surprised that's all. Hinata stammered. Naruto looked at her in surprise but then looked down in shame. I'm sorry Hinata, I know you're trying to make me feel better, but please don't force yourself to give me pleasure. Naruto said in a serious tone. Naruto looked back at her in confusion when she lifted up his hand. Hinata, what? Naruto paused when she shakenly pressed his hand against her breast. I meant not forcing myself, I also wanted to try new things. Hinata stammered, looking down, her face steaming hot. Naruto had to admit his face was also the same. Okay, just tell me when to top. Naruto managed to say and Hinata gave him a shy nod while looking up at him. Naruto leaned in and kissed her deeply and began to massage her breast. He felt her body tense up at first, but then he heard small moans of pleasure leave her mouth. This action went on for a few minutes until Naruto heard someone's tent zipper move down. He immediately stopped and Hinata hurried and zipped up her jacket. Looking over, they saw Ino come out with a smirk. What you guys doing? Ino asked slyly. Nothing, Hinata was just about to go to bed. Naruto stammered and Hinata rushed into her tent. Whatever, just be quiet. Ino laughed. Naruto sighed with relief, then looked back at the fire with a large grin. He looked down at his hand and blushed from knowing the way he just touched Hinata. When they reached the small village, everybody sighed in relief. Finally we're here. Shikamaru grumbled. Today they got up early and they managed to get to the small village at dawn like Mirai said. Looking around they stopped by a medium-large house. This is where you live? Naruto asked curiously. Yes, this place was my grandmother's and she left it for me and my cousins since both of our parents died in battle. Mirai said without expressing any sad emotions. I'm sorry. Naruto said. It's fine, they died heroes. Mirai smiled as she walked into the house, and the group followed her. So where is your cousin? Naruto asked curiously. Mirai paused for a second then looked at the group with a smile. She's visiting a friend of hers. Mirai said. Naruto knew a fake smile when he saw one. It was like size. He knew she was lying but he decided to not barge in other people's business. Okay. Naruto said. Lovely house you have here. Sakura stated. Yes, it's very beautiful. Would you mind if I draw it? Sai asked. Thank and I don't mind at all. Mirai said. Thank you. Sai said. Well, I'll show you guys to your rooms, since it's a big day tomorrow. Mirai informed. She's right. Shikamaru said. Mirai showed the boys to their rooms, and the girls to their rooms. Naruto waited out in the hall waiting to say goodnight to Hinata. After a few moments Hinata slid open the door. Naruto was surprised to see her in silk lavender pajamas. Good night Hinata-chan. Naruto said while wrapping his arms around her. After a few moments he felt her small arms and hands wrap around him. Gee, good night Naruto-kun. She stuttered. Naruto broke the hug and leaned in giving her a deep passionate kiss until they broke because Sakura called her name. Night. Naruto grinned. Night. Hinata stammered then slid the door closed. Naruto went back into the guy's room and laid down and instantly fell asleep, though Shikamaru was having a hard time since Kiba snored so loud, but Sai managed to fall asleep. When Shikamaru was done fixing Naruto's tie since Naruto didn't know how to tie a tie. The boys waited for the girls to get ready, and they ended up falling asleep since it took more than 2 hours. Finally one of the girls slid the door open. Hey you guys wake up. Sakura yelled angrily making the guys jump from their sleep. The guys stared at Sakura who was wearing a light pink short dress that almost matched her hair with white sandals. Next was Ino who wore a short black dress and black heels. Then Mirai who wore a red dress that was a little longer than Sakura's with red heels. But Naruto didn't really care about them. What he really cared about was what Hinata was wearing. Hinata was wearing a long white dress that made her figure seem to show, especially her chest area which Naruto was having a hard time looking away from. It also made her hair and eyes seem to glow and sparkle. She wasn't wearing makeup like the others, but she didn't need to. She was truly a goddess. What do you guys think? Ino asked. Shikamaru shrugged, and Sai was painting him, and Kiba seemed to be staring at Hinata like Naruto was. Naruto walked over to Hinata that took her hand then kissed it. Hinata-chan, you look beautiful. No, you look amazing. No, you don't even compare to them because you are past those words. Naruto said and smiled when he saw Hinata blushing. Thank you Naruto-kun. Hinata stammered. Okay, is everyone ready to go? Sakura asked. Everyone gave a nod in response. Okay, remember to look out for the sword, and hide your chakra. If you find the sword tell one of as soon as possible. Remember girls, lure the husband away from his wife, and Naruto make the wife like you, and if you're in a deep conversation try to ask if she has any weapons, to make the search easier. Sakura informed. Everyone nodded and they headed out the door. When they reached the house, Naruto was amazed on how large it was. It was twice as big as Hinata's home. Follow me. Mirai ordered and they did. Naruto began to feel nervous. There was tons of ladies staring at the group, but especially him. He also noticed many men staring at Hinata, and Naruto knew why and he wanted to punch every single one of them. Suddenly a tall man with blonde hair walked up to them. Mirai-san, you're here. I'm so glad. The man said happily. Why yes, I wouldn't miss your invite after all, we're great friends. Also these are my other friends. This is Naruto, Shikamaru, Sai, Kiba, Sakura, Ino, and lastly Hinata. Mirai said with a smile while pointing to everyone. Naruto noticed the man looked taken aback. Why yay, great friends. And it's very nice to meet you all. I'm Yuki. He choked. Anyways, please come in the house. He said, changing his tone. Everyone followed. Inside the house was truly beautiful. The wall had beautiful art on them, and it smelled like the season autumn. What a lovely house. Ino stated. Thank you. My mother left it for me when she passed. Yuki said. I see. Ino responded. If you guys didn't know, this is my wife, Wanta. Yuki said while pointing to a woman who turned around to face them. Wanta, you remember Mirai-sama, and these are her friends Naruto, Kiba, Shikamaru, Sai, Ino, Sakura, and Hinata. Yuki said pointing to everyone. The women looked displeased and disgusted as she looked at everyone, but when she faced Naruto she looked surprised, her expression filled with interest. Yes, I remember, and pleased to meet everyone, and who is he again? Wanta asked pointing to Naruto. Naruto. Naruto smiled. Pleased to meet you, Naruto. Wanta smiled. Do you want me to show you the rest of the place? Yuki asked kindly. We would love that. Sakura smiled. Naruto began to follow everyone until he felt someone tug on his suit sleeve. Turning his head around he saw it was the woman Wanta. I can give you tour too, so my husband isn't too busy with all your friends. Wanta said with a smile. Naruto knew his was his chance, so he nodded for his reply. That would be great. Naruto said. Wonderful, follow me. Wanta said as she grabbed his hand and laced her fingers with his. Naruto didn't like the feeling of the women lacing her fingers with his, but he knew he had to get her to like him and tell him where the sword is. It's only for a little while. So tell me about yourself, Naruto. She smirked. Well, I'm from a very rich family. Naruto lied. Your family is rich, makes sense for such a handsome guy like you. She smiled while looking up at him. Naruto wanted to throw up. When the tour finally ended, the two headed back to where the group of guests were, to Naruto's relief, because Wanta talked about herself for the rest of the tour, and Naruto hoped she was finished. Naruto looked over and found Sakura looking at him, and she gave him a nod and he nodded back and turned to face Wanta. So Wanta, so you have any interest in weapons? I simply love them. Naruto asked curiously. Why yes I do, I keep them all in a private room, do you want to see? Wanta asked excitedly. Yes please. Naruto smiled. Okay, follow me, Naruto. Wanta said while grabbing his arm, and Naruto followed her. At least it was easy to make her like me, and it's easier now that she's going to show me where the sword is. Wanta suddenly stopped by a sliding door. Naruto swore he remembered being this way and she told him this was a guest room. Naruto saw Wanta lifted up a flower pot next to the door and there was a key. Naruto was surprised when she unlocked the door and slid it open. Naruto followed her when she walked into the room and she closed the door behind him. Naruto looked round and saw many weapons hang on the wall. Then he saw a large sword with a fire symbol on the blade. Before he could say anything he felt himself being pushed against the wall. Looking down he saw Wanta looked into his eyes, her eyes were filled with desire and hunger. Wanta W, what are you doing? Naruto gulped. I know your plans, you and your group are ninja, and you plan on stealing the sword back to give to that stupid little girl who my husband loves. Wanta snapped. But the thing is I planned on taking you guys out, but you pricked my interest. I love men with blonde hair, especially blue eyes, so before I destroy your friends I'm going to have a little fun. The woman licked her lips. Naruto went to push her away but his body wouldn't move. He tried moving his body again but it wouldn't budge. Damn it, what did you do to me? Naruto snapped angrily. You're not the only ninjas in here, I am myself, and I have you under my control jutsu. So let me ask you, are you good in bed? She asked seductively. Naruto was surprised and taken aback. What did his women plan on doing to him? I see from your reaction you never have done it. Well, I can teach you. She smirked hungrily. Hinata looked around. She hadn't seen Naruto for a while, and the girls were busy talking to Yuki. Hinata was beginning to feel uncomfortable. I'll be right back, I have to go to the bathroom. Hinata stammered shyly. Do you know where it is? Yuki asked. Why yes, I'll be just a minute. She said walking away. When she was from everyone's sight she looked around, she knew to hide her chakra, but what if Naruto was in danger? She couldn't dare let him get hurt. Byukugan. Hinata said quietly. Hinata looked around and after just a few moments she spotted Naruto along with the women Wanta. Hinata couldn't believe what she was seeing too, she wanted to run away and start crying. The two were kissing, Naruto had his hands on the woman's thighs and was rubbing them, and the woman was sliding her hand down his chest. Hinata couldn't hold in her tears and she turned of her Byukugan and raced back to her friends. Hinata knew that she should have told her friends what happened because when she ran past them she saw the look of confusion in their face. Hinata. Sakura asked. Sakura wondered what was wrong with Hinata. She knew something was up and she wondered if it had anything to do with that Yuki's wife. Kiba, can you find that Wanta girl? Sakura whispered in the dog lover's ear. Kiba looked confused but nodded. Me and Kiba will be right back, Sakura said, and with that the two hurried off, but not in Hinata's direction. Kiba suddenly stopped at a door. I smell that women along with Naruto in here, Kiba said confused. Sakura tried to open the door but it was locked. Sakura suddenly heard a muffled noise. It sounded like Naruto. When she heard Naruto's voice become muffled, Sakura smashed the door. Looking over, she stopped dead in her tracks. Now she knew why Hinata ran away crying. Oh hello, me and Naruto were just having a little lesson. Wanta smirked as she stepped away from Naruto. Sakura, be careful, don't let her touch you, or she'll put you under a control jutsu, Naruto informed. The sound seemed to draw the rest of the group because Sai, Ino, and Shikamaru came running towards them. Guys, be careful, don't let her touch you or you'll be put under a control jutsu, Sakura said to the rest of them. Ino, you get the sword and the rest of us will fight, Sakura ordered. Kiba was the first to jump in the fight, only to jump away when she almost touched him. Hinata was outside standing under a tree, tears falling down her cheek. She was confused. Didn't Naruto love her? She slid down the tree and curled her face up to her knees. I don't understand why. Hinata sobbed. Hinata decided to stay in that spot and cry, so she wouldn't interfere with Naruto and that woman. I'm happy for you, Naruto-kun, Hinata cried as she took out her golden heart necklace he got for her. Shay opened it up to see the picture of them kissing in the sunset. She felt her heart burst into pieces. He was too busy to hear the sounds of people rushing out of Yuki's house. Hinata decided on her idea. She didn't like it, but what else would she do? Taking off her necklace, she wrapped it around a branch on the tree she stood under. Looking at it one last time, she ran as far as she could. Want to stop this? This has been going on too long now, Yuki snapped while slapping his wife. Wanta looked surprised at his action and she just stood and stared in confusion. Well know if this would have happened if you didn't love that Mirai girl and not me, Wanta snapped while crying, making Yuki flinch. That's true, but I love you more or else I wouldn't have married you. It's just I loved her for a long time, and I still do, but the feelings are slowly fading away, Yuki snapped angrily. Yuki turned around to face the group of ninja. I can handle this on my own now, thank you, and sorry Mirai, I didn't know she stole your cousin's swords, you can take it back, Yuki said, looking at her sadly. Everyone nodded in reply. Let's go guys, a mission is a success, and Yuki can handle his wife, Sakura ordered, and everyone began to leave. Naruto looked around the group and finally noticed Hinata wasn't there. Where is Hinata? Naruto asked, confused. Sakura stopped dead in her tracks and turned to face him. I don't know, she came running out of the hallway crying, the left. I'm guessing she saw you with her Byakugan, Sakura sighed. Naruto's skin instantly turned white. So she saw everything, he whispered. Naruto didn't have time to tell them what he was going to do because he ran out of the house and summoned 100 shadow clones. Look for Hinata-chan, Naruto ordered. Just after a few moments, one of his clones found one of Hinata's belongings. Going over to his close, he saw it holding the golden heart necklace. Hinata, Naruto sighed. Hinata stopped and rested on a tree. She was regretting her decision of running away, but at the same time she knew that it would be better this way. Naruto-kun, Hinata whispered sadly. Naruto-kun, Hinata whispered again while tears began rolling down her cheek. Naruto-kun, Hinata sobbed, clenching her fists over her eyes. I'm sorry, Naruto-kun, Hinata cried softly. Hinata started walking into a grass field with flowers as she looked up at the sky. It's okay. I'm okay. No, I'm not okay. Hinata let the tears swelling up in her eyes fall out. Why? Hinata cried. Hinata! A voice yelled out, making Hinata swing her head in surprise. Hinata stared in surprise at the man before her, his brown eyes filled with worry. Kiba-kun, Hinata whispered sadly. Why? Hinata asked. What do you mean why? Kiba asked as he raced to her side. Why are you here? Hinata asked sadly. Because we were worried about you and came searching for you, Kiba responded as he got closer to her. Stay away, Hinata said loudly, making Kiba pause in his tracks. What's wrong with you, Hinata? Kiba asked worryingly. I'm leaving F for Naruto-kun's Sasuke, and also F for M mine. I don't think I can handle seeing him W with someone else. Hinata stammered sadly as tears started falling again. After a moment of silence she felt Kiba's arms wrap around her. Hinata, you have it all wrong, Kiba stated, and Hinata stayed quiet. Hinata, what you saw was a misunderstanding. Naruto was put under a control jutsu, while that women did those things. Naruto loves you and you only. Everybody can see it, that he's madly in love with you, Kiba said. Hinata paused and stopped crying, then tugged on her teammate's suit jacket. I'm sorry. It's all my fault, I'm clueless, Hinata said while crying again. No, you're not. I'm sure if Naruto saw you in the same situation he would have thought the same thing, Kiba said while backing away from the hug. Hinata gave a nod while she wiped her tears. Now, that idiot should be here any second, Kiba muttered. Kiba was right too, because just after a few seconds the blonde ninja leaped right out of the woods part and him and Hinata's eyes made contact. Hinata, Naruto yelled as he raced to her. Just after a few moments Naruto had Hinata in a firm hug. I'm so sorry, Naruto whispered in her ear. And no, I'm sorry for misunderstanding things, Hinata responded back. Guys, we can finish this thing later, when we are back at Mire's house. She said we can go around the town, even though it's busy since it's New Year's Eve, but we can go look around, Kiba said, interrupting the moment, and Naruto sighed. Good job everyone, mission complete, Tsunade said, and Naruto grinned. Hey Granny Tsunade, what did you do for New Year's? Naruto asked sheepishly, making her choke on her tea. Well, Jiraiya kept bugging me, and we went out for a drink, that's all, Tsunade mumbled quietly. Whoa, pervy Sage scored, Naruto joked, but went flying out the window when Tsunade hit him. Wow, I think that was the farthest you made him fly, Shikamaru said, then everyone laughed beside Hinata, who went after her beloved. Damn it, I was only joking, Naruto grumbled angrily as he got to his feet. And Naruto-kun, Hinata said as she raced up to him. Don't worry, I'm fine, Naruto reassured, though Hinata still checked over him for any wounds. Anyways Hinata-chan, how about me and you go eat some ramen? Naruto grinned. Oh okay, Hinata stammered. That sure hit the spot, Naruto said while rubbing his stomach. Say Hinata, would you want to hang out at my apartment for the rest of the day to relax? Naruto asked, scratching the back of his head nervously. Sure, Hinata said quietly. Great, Naruto said as he tightened his grip on her hand. Though I'm not sure if that's the best idea, after all I've been having problems controlling myself, and who knows how long I'll last. When they reached his apartment he unlocked the door and opened it, letting Hinata walk in first, then he closed the door and followed her to the couch. Naruto flopped down on the couch next to Hinata and sighed in relief. Finally I can relax, Naruto sighed. After a few moments Naruto looked over at Hinata, who was poking her index fingers together shyly. Naruto smiled, then sighed in delight, and he scooted over to her, which made her tense. Hey Hinata-chan, Naruto asked. Why yes, Hinata asked. Kiss me. Naruto smiled warmly, making Hinata blush furiously. I see can't, I'm Tita shy, Hinata stammered. Sure you can, Naruto grinned. He wanted his girlfriend to have more confidence in herself. But, no buts, just action. Naruto grinned happily. Hinata sat there for a few moments in silence until she looked at Naruto and closed her eyes tightly as she started leaning in, making Naruto silently laugh because she looked like a fish. Naruto sighed and leaned in, taking her lips. After a few moments Naruto broke the kiss to Hinata's disappointment until she gasped when he kissed her neck. As he kissed her neck he started unzipping her jacket. When it was fully unzipped he slipped the jacket down and he started leaving a trail of kiss until he reached her collarbone, and by the time he got there Hinata's hands were gripping his shoulders. Naruto-kun, Hinata whimpered, making Naruto shudder. Naruto moved his to the bottom of her shirt, then he began lifting it up. He looked up at Hinata to see if she was okay with his action, but only found her in a bliss, so he took her answer as a yes. He laid her down on the couch so she was on her back, causing her to leave her bliss. Naruto intertwined both of his hands with hers and he began to suckle on her neck. Naruto-kun, Hinata whimpered, causing Naruto to become more aroused. Hinata-chan, Naruto moaned as he untwined one of his hands and brought it to the bottom of her shirt and he started lifting it up. When her belly was exposed, he leaned down and kissed it, and he felt Hinata tense, but his body told him to ignore, and he did. Hinata was fully aware of Naruto lifting her fishnet shirt up. She tried to tell herself it was Naruto, which almost calmed her down, but she was afraid he wouldn't like what he would see. Hinata started breathing heavily at every moment he was lifting her shirt up, revealing more of her skin. Her body shuddered when she felt Naruto grip one of her breasts in his large hands. God, Hinata-chan, you have a body of a goddess. No, even better, Naruto said, making Hinata feel a little bit better. Naruto started massaging her breast that was in his hand, though he was having a hard time since her breast was other than his hand. Naruto enjoyed the sounds she was letting out, it aroused him even more. When he looked up at Hinata, he noticed she was in her own world. Naruto went to unclip her bra, but his hands stopped. A few moments later, he pulled Hinata's shirts down and zipped her jacket back up, causing Hinata to look at him with a confused expression on her beautiful face. "And Naruto-kun?" Hinata asked. "Hinata, I'm sorry I went too far without asking how you felt. It's just I thought you were enjoying it, but I know you probably want to wait for a special day or until marriage." Naruto said. Actually, IW was hoping W whenever we be both feel C comfortable. I don't know much about these things, but I would love to learn new things with you. But if you want T to wait, I'm fine, and it wasn't all that bad. Hinata stammered shyly, making Naruto smile. God, do you know how much I love you? Naruto said while wrapping his arms around her. I love you to Naruto-kun. Hinata whispered. Weeks went by and there was more sighting of Thar Akatsuki and that they've been collecting tailed beasts. Also news by that Orochimaru was killed by Sasuke, which sent Naruto off the edge. Team 7 and Team 8 were pretty busy since they were on Sasuke's trail. Team Guy was still probably battling Kisame, Itachi's partner. Ever since the encounter with Itachi and Kabuto, Naruto was on edge and Hinata was more than worried. Hinata also noticed that in the beginning that the Itachi they fought was not the real one, but she didn't even mention it, and now Shush felt guilty. She couldn't do anything, since Naruto was too involved on saving Sasuke. It didn't make it any better when Naruto heard that Sasuke killed Orochimaru in the beginning. With the encounter with Itachi, even Hinata was scared. Naruto tried to reassure her that she was going to be fine, and he would get out of the battle unhurt, and that he had the 9 tails to heal him, so he would be fine. But even Hinata knew how much it hurt to get wounded. Knowing the Akatsuki was dangerous and a serious threat, she knew that the damage done on Naruto had to be hurting him. All Hinata could do was worry as Team 7 and Team 8 was racing through the forest following Sasuke's trail. Hurry up, we can't lose Sasuke's trail now, Kakashi ordered. Team 7, including Yamato, and Team 8 were following a trail to Sasuke. As the two teams kept running, Naruto took the lead quickly. Everyone this way, Naruto said. Wait, Naruto-kun, Hinata said as she looked at her beloved with her Byakugan. This chakra. Howdy, a man with a mask said cheerfully, making Naruto fall back in surprise. Oh my, why hello there, and there. The man said. I never imagined that I meet up with Konoha all the way out here. And there's 2, 4, 6, and it's 8 against 1, that's just not fair. The man said with a playfully voice. According to your robe, you seem to be a member of the Akatsuki. Yamato stated. Although he's not on the list of Akatsuki members we got from Kabuto. Kakashi said. Well, that's because I'm new. It's nice to meet you. The man said happily. Don't make me laugh. We don't have time for this, Kiba said after Akamaru barked. Don't be rash. Just observe him now, he's outnumbered, so we have the advantage. Kakashi ordered. What was that? Am I being underestimated? The man asked. Another freak. How come whenever we get close to Sasuke-kun someone gets in our way? Sakura thought angrily. So this is the Akatsuki. Shino thought. Get out of our fucking way. Naruto yelled while holding a Rasengan in his hand as he fell towards the man. A shadow clone. Just kidding. The man said. You're too full of yourself, kid. What's a kid like you gonna do? The man asked as he leaped at Naruto and kicked him, making blood spurt from Naruto's nose, and he fell in the river making a giant splash. Hurrying, he got to his feet and faced the masked man. Naruto-kun, Hinata said. Thank goodness, Hinata thought. Naruto can take care of himself, just keep your eye on the enemy. Sakura said, and Hinata looked back at the man. What's this now? Could it be that you're trying to analyze my abilities? You Konoha people are sure cunning, but for a new guy, I'm pretty good, don't you think? The man asked. He dodged all Naruto's attacks. Yamato said. It's as if he's toying with us, but what is he after? Kakashi asked. So what game should we play now, my Konoha friends? The man asked, looking at them expectantly. He eyed the Konoha ninja one at a time. We don't have time to screw around with you. Naruto yelled angrily. Why? It's because we need to stay on Sasuke's trail. Shino said. Shino, you weren't there the last time we were on a mission to retrieve Sasuke, we're counting on you. Kiba said. Could these be bonds? Sai thought to himself. Alright everyone, let's end this. Kakashi ordered. Everyone, we'll be going with Formation B. Yamato ordered. Got it, Naruto said while walking up to group. Right, Kiba and Hinata said loudly in unison. Looks like you're getting serious now. Then I guess I'll get serious too. The man said, stretching his arms. You bastard. Quit screwing around. Naruto yelled angrily. Naruto, concentrate on the formation. Sakura said as she put her hand on his shoulder. Yay, I know. Naruto said. Kiba, are you ready? Sakura asked. Anytime, isn't that right, Akamaru? Kiba smirked. Then let's go. Sakura said, grabbing Naruto's arm and swinging him around. Hell yay. Sakura said loudly, and she sent Naruto flying. Whoa, he sure went high. That girl has like super strength. The man said as he watched Naruto, then he turned around in surprise. Whoa, they distracted me with a decoy and now have 3 people surrounding me. The man said. I don't know which one to dodge. The man said, looking all over the place at each person. Hey, that's unfair. He said. You don't have time to look around. Kakashi said. Whoa. The man said as he stepped away. Close one. He said as he dodged Kiba. All. He said as he stepped away from Sakura's punch. Rasengan. Naruto yelled as jumping down on him. Wait a second, you weren't the decoy. He said. Ah, ya got me. The man said as Naruto hit the ground, sending dirt flying. Naruto looked around and saw that he didn't hit that man. Not. The man appeared and hit dirt at him, making Naruto look away. Ninpu. Taozumbo no Jutsu. The man yelled while holding his hand up and disappeared, then reappeared in front of Kakashi. Oh come on. You said you'd all go at once. And I believed you. The man pouted. Don't stop everyone, just keep pushing your way through. Kakashi ordered. And not good Ninpu, wait hey. The man said before he disappeared. The man then reappeared in front of Sai, then disappeared only to reappear in front of Shino and Yamato. What kind of technique is that? Kakashi asked. I know. I'll name this technique. Ninpu, Mogura Tataki no Jutsu. Although the mole is the one that's doing all the whacking. Kakashi said. Senpai. Unless we defeat this guy, he's not going to let us through. Yamato said, racing up to Kakashi. Damn it. Naruto said, rubbing his eyes. Well, what do you guys want to play next? The man asked. We don't have time to screw around like this. Naruto said angrily. Next we'll go with Battle Formation B. Yamato ordered. Let go Akamaru. Kiba said, racing away with his dog following him. Yamato. Kakashi said. Got it. Yamato said as wood burst out of his hands and stared going to the man, and the man dodged all of his attacks. Gatsuga. Kiba yelled and the man dodged Kiba's attacks. Rasengan. Naruto yelled out, leaping at the man. When he got closer, Naruto's body went through the man's body. What? Naruto said, confused. Gotcha. Yamato said. Whoa. What? The man said, and was suddenly wrapped with wood. It hurts. The man said. This'll hold you tight. Yamato said, then the man suddenly disappeared. Impossible. Yamato said. You got to hand it to me, I'm pretty flexible, right? The man asked, reappearing. Now for my counterattack. Secret technique. The man said, putting his hands together. Stay back, Naruto, Kiba. Kakashi ordered, and Naruto, Kiba and Akamaru jumped back. Frizzled neck lizard. The man said, and there was a long moment of silence. Actually, that's all there is to it. The man said, embarrassingly scratching his head. He's just screwing with us. Naruto said angrily. This formation seems to be useless as well. Yamato said. Kakashi sensei. Hinata said. Yeah, I know. Kakashi said. Naruto, the timing in our formation attacks were spot on, right? Kiba asked. Yeah. Naruto said. I'm positive that we're hitting him, so why is he keep dodging all of our attacks? Kiba asked. We probably did hit him. The same thing happened with my Rasengan when I attacked him the first time. Naruto said. It should have connected. Naruto said. So basically, he's pretending to avoid our attacks, but in actuality he's not avoiding them at all, he's just letting both the attack and technique pass through him. Is that the case, Naruto? Shino asked. I guess. Naruto said, confused. Geez, Shino, the way you explain it is so confusing. Kiba argued. Maybe it's a clone, or maybe it's a genjutsu that forces us to see him. Sakura pointed out. I thought the same thing, so I extended the range of my Byukugan and searched the area for chakra, but his is the only one that seems to be there. Hinata pointed out. Here we go. The man said. It's passing through him. No wonder. Yamato thought. Kakashi-senpai, what do you think? Yamato asked. There's no mistake, it's some sort of technique that's unique to him. We really got our hands full on this one. Shino. Kakashi said. Already on it, Shino said, and swarms of bugs flew out. In a situation like this, Shino's secret techniques can help us out, Kakashi thought. Yikes. Are you from the Aberrane clan? The swarm of bugs are nasty. The man said. It's not often I get to see you so pumped up. Kiba said to Shino. Naturally. Why? It's because I was left out during the last mission to rescue Sasuke. Go. Shino said. Seriously, that's so nasty. The man said. Hey, Shino, he's dodging them pretty easily. Naruto said. Rather than attacking a single point, the Aberrane clan focuses on attacking throughout larger areas, Kakashi thought. Naruto, you haven't been on many missions with Shino, so just sit back and watch, you'll only get in the way of his insects. Kiba said. What do you mean by, get in the way? Naruto snapped angrily. Scatter. Shino said, and his bugs covered the man. There's no running from that, it's impossible to dodge all those insects. Kakashi stated. Will he be able to dodge, or will he just slip through them? He'll have to show us his technique. Sino thought. Do it. Shino said. Haijutsu, Mushidama. Shino said, and his bugs closed in on the man. Wait. He-Man said. Alright. Good job, Shino. Naruto said happily. I'll settle things now. Why? Because I'm participating in this mission, and I also have to make up for not being there last time. Shino said. Oh, geez, are you still upset about that? Kiba said. His insects moved his bugs in a blink of an eye, he pretty good to manipulate so many bugs with such ease, Sakura thought. Well, Hinata? Kakashi asked. Why yes, Hinata said. He's definitely inside Shino-kun's swarm of insects. Hinata said. Yamato. Kakashi said. I'm on it. Yamato said, and wood bust out of his hands. I can attack at any time. Yamato said. How about it, Shino? Kakashi asked. I can sense his presence. Why? It's because I can tell by his movements that my Kikaichu are still draining his chakra. Shino said. Alright, keep draining him. Naruto said. Out of nowhere the bugs suddenly broke from their hold on the man, and the man was gone. How can this be? The insects that were tracking his chakra lost him completely. That's impossible. Shino said. Did he use the body flicker technique? Sakura asked. No. It's not the body flicker technique. Why? It's because my insects would have followed him direction anyway. Escape would still be impossible. Shino pointed out. Does that mean he used a space-time ninjutsu? Kakashi thought. To think. He suddenly up and vanished. Hinata said. He managed to teleport without using any sealing, summonings or markings. That means he has a better space-time ninjutsu, better than the fourth's, Kakashi thought. His body completely disappeared. Can he simply vanish out of existence? Yamato asked. If he can vanish at will, I wouldn't be surprised if he can do it just to his body parts. It would explain why parts of high body were able to bypass earlier attacks. To us they look like they actually made contact, but they actually missed their marks. Sakura said. So basically he's not dodging attacks. They're just going straight through him. Kakashi said. Found him. Over there. Hinata said while Akamaru barked. Oh, howdy. The man said. Don't think you can run away from my nose. Kiba growled and raced towards the man and turned into a spiral. Tsuga. Kiba shouted. Man stepped aside and Kiba hit the ground. Hey Kiba. Don't just run off on your own. Sakura shouted angrily. Slipped right through. Again damn. Kiba mumbled. Kiba-kun, I think he just stepped side you, Hinata said. Suddenly the tree shook and a green man appeared. How'd it go? The man with the mask asked curiously. It's over, the green man said in a raspy voice. What is he? Sakura asked. Another goddamn freak, she thought. He's in the Akatsuki file that Kabuto left us. Kakashi thought. More of them just keep getting in our way. Naruto yelled angrily. Sasuke won. Uchiha Itachi is dead, the man said. That's unbelievable. Or not. It's just what I thought. The masked man said, his voice becoming deeper. Sasuke-kun killed Itachi? Sakura asked in disbelief. Sasuke's down too, so what? He might be hanging on by a thread. The green man said, turning to the ninja. Hey you spiky aloe vera bastard. Where the hell's Sasuke? Naruto yelled angrily. Aloe vera. The green man repeated. Who the hell is this kid? The man thought. Ignore him. I shall continue my fight with him another time. The man with the mask said with a deep voice. Kakashi looked in surprise and horror when he saw a Sharingan eye in the hole of the mask. That's a Sharingan. Who the hell is that? Kakashi thought. Farewell. The man with the mask said as he swiped his hand around his body and he disappeared. Kakashi started running through the forest once again. We got to get Sasuke before they do. Kakashi ordered, and everyone followed him. As the group of ninja looked around on the destroyed earth for signs of Sasuke, Kakashi wondered what exactly happened between the two brothers. Man, what kind of battle would have caused this? Kiba asked stupidly since he knew who fought. Where's Sasuke? Naruto asked, turning to Hinata, who immediately looked around for another chakra. After a few moments, Hinata shook her head sadly. There are no other signs of any other chakra besides ours. If he was here, he's gone now. Hinata said sadly as she watched her lover's pained face look down in the rain. Damn it, how come I can never get close to Sasuke? Naruto said angrily, hitting his fist against a broken wall. Naruto-kun. Hinata went to walk over to him, but Sakura stopped her. Leave him be. I'm sorry Hinata, but this is something you can fix. Sakura nodded sadly. Sakura-chan. Hinata said quietly. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Naruto kept repeating his words over again while he repeatedly hit the wall, causing his knuckles to bleed. Naruto. He stopped at Kakashi's warning tone. A hint of disappointment and anger let Naruto know his sensei was just as upset. The mission failed. We are returning back to Konoha. Kakashi ordered, and Naruto was the first to walk away with a pained face, and all his friends could do was look at him sadly and follow. Hinata watched as her teammate Kiba looked at Naruto with a pained expression. Suddenly Kiba raced up to Naruto and slapped his back playfully. We'll definitely get Sasuke back next time, Kiba said, which seemed to make Naruto feel a little better. You're right, Naruto said, smiling. Hinata knew he was faking it and she wanted to help him. She just didn't know how to. She never lost a teammate before. Naruto-kun. Hinata whispered sadly. As the group walked through the rainy forest, Hinata stayed in the back. She never really liked crowds. She didn't like attention either. The only attention she really liked was when Naruto held her hand or told her she loved him. Hinata began thinking it was her fault that they lost Sasuke. If she'd been keeping an eye on his chakra when they encountered that man with the mask, then she could have seen where he had went or if he was still there. Hinata didn't know what to do. She'd never felt so useless in her entire life. Naruto was still in the front of the group with Kiba and Sakura by his side. I'm going to walk with Shino, Kiba said, and Naruto nodded as he watched his friend wait for the bug user. Naruto then looked behind him to see Hinata with her hands formed into a fist, and tears streaming down her face along with a pained expression. Sakura seemed to see Hinata too because she patted Naruto on the back and Naruto looked into her green emerald eyes. I'm going to talk to Kakashi-sensei. She smiled and he nodded. Naruto then stopped in his tracks, letting everyone pass him until he was with Hinata. Naruto was surprised when she passed him, so he rushed his steps to catch up to her, then grabbed one of her fists which seemed to get her attention. Naruto-kun. Hinata asked, confused. Hinata-chan, what's wrong? Naruto asked. It's my fault. We lost Sasuke-kun, Hinata said as her tears slid down her cheek. No, it's not Hinata-chan. If anything, it was that stupid Akatsuki guy's fault for stopping us. Naruto responded, and he lifted up his other hand to her cheek and wiped her tears away with his thumbs as she looked down, unable to meet his eyes. Leaning in, Naruto kissed Hinata's forehead. When we get back to Konoha, let's go get some ramen, my treat. Then you can give me a massage. Naruto said his last sentence quickly, which he earned a small sweet giggle from the shy girl. All right. Hinata smiled up at Naruto, making Naruto's heart beat faster. The rest of the way back to the village was peacefully, though everyone was tired. When they reached the Hokage's office, Team Guy was already there waiting for news. Mission failed, Hokage-sama, Kakashi informed, Tsunade sighing at the news. That's fine, I'm very busy right now as you can see, so I don't have time to yell at you. You're all dismissed, she said, and everyone nodded as they left. Naruto took Hinata to go grab some ramen. The two didn't really talk at all, mostly because Hinata knew that Naruto was still angry about the outcome of the mission. And Naruto-kun, thank you, but I actually have to go talk to my father about something. Hinata lied. Huh. Alright, do you want me to walk you home? Naruto asked, and Hinata nodded. I'm fine on my own, but thank you. Hinata said before walking away. As the day went on, all Naruto did was lay in bed mourning over the failed mission, and how he couldn't bring Sasuke back. Suddenly there was a knock on Naruto's window and he looked up to see Kakashi. Oh, it's just you, Kakashi-sensei. Naruto said. Hurry up and get ready, Lady Hokage has summoned you. Kakashi said. Granny Bar-chan, what does she want? Naruto said, confused as he hurried and changed into his jumpsuit, then following Kakashi. When the two reached the office, they both walked in and Naruto was surprised to see Sakura and Sai there, along with 4 frogs. Naruto was confused when he saw Tsunade had a sad expression on her face. He's Jiraiya boy's student, our old frog asked. Yes. This is Naruto Uzumaki. The child of the prophecy you mentioned. Tsunade responded. I'm not sure where to begin. Jiraiya boy has died in battle. What are you talking about? Naruto asked, confused. I know this is sudden, and I don't blame you if you don't believe me. Jiraiya boy left a message before collapsing. The frog said as he turned around and pulled off his cape. This is that message, the frog said loudly. After a moment of silence, Naruto broke it. Did you let him go, Granny? He asked. That's right, she responded after a few seconds. Why'd you allow such a reckless thing? You knew Pervy Sage better than anyone. How could you send him to such a dangerous place alone? Naruto yelled angrily. Naruto, Kakashi said, putting his arm in front of the boy. Damn it. Naruto yelled angrily and he turned away, opening the office door to leave. Naruto, where are you going? Sakura asked. If Pervy Sage had been the 5th Hokage, he would have never let Grandma Tsunade take such risks. Never. Naruto said angrily before leaving. Naruto, Sakura yelled. Leave him, he just needs some time alone. Tsunade said. But, Sakura topped her sentence. Naruto walked around the village, sadly lost in his memories. Hey Pervy Sage, stop staring at women and teach me some new jutsus. God, you're such a pervert. Naruto, I'm researching. Hey Pervy Sage, when will you teach me something new now? I guess I can, since all the ladies left. Hey, Pervy Sage, did you see that? What? Damn you, Pervy Sage. Hey Naruto, look at these for me, can you? Hey, but your books are so boring. Have some respect for your sensei. Whatever. Nice job, Naruto, keep practicing. Hey, you're not even looking. Pervy Sage, wake up and help me train. Huh. Naruto noticed he'd been going around the village lost in his thoughts for some time now, since it was dark now. He stopped and entered a food store and bought a popsicle, then left to sit on a bench and opened up his popsicle, then leaned down, lost in his thoughts. I wanted him to keep watching over me. I wanted him to see me become Hokage. Naruto thought sadly while tears streamed down his face. Naruto. A voice called and Naruto looked over to see Iruka walking up to him. I heard about Lord Jiraiya. He said, then bent down in front of the boy. Don't stay depressed forever, for Lord Jiraiya himself, one of the legendary Sannin. He paused and took Naruto's melting popsicle and broke it in half, and Naruto looked at his teacher in surprise. Acknowledged you as his promising student. He finished. You're welcome, and a certain someone is deeply worried about you and is waiting at your apartment. Iruka smiled, then walked away into the night. When Iruka left, Naruto got to his feet and rushed over to his apartment. When reaching his apartment, he opened up the door to see sandals on the floor. Closing the door behind him, he walked into the living room and saw it was empty. Confused, he walked into his room to see Hinata asleep on his bed. Naruto smiled, then undressed until he was in his boxes, then laying himself down next her, he wrapped his arms around her, pulling her close, taking comfort in having her by his side. Thank you, Naruto whispered, then buried his face into Hinata's hair and shutting his eyes, he allowed her scent to calm him, letting sleep take him. That will be it for this video. If you want more, comment down below, like, subscribe. And see you guys later.